Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Katie and as always, I'm so happy that you're here. Today's video is going to be some more thrift flips. I haven't actually gone to the thrift store in over a month, of course, but I have a bunch of items that I thrifted in the past that I never actually did any projects with. So I've gathered them together and I've picked out a couple that I'm going to do a little thrift flip on, and they're kind of with a spring theme in mind. So if you're looking for some new spring decor this season, hopefully this will give you a little bit of inspiration. For this first project, you will need a vase or a jar of some sort. I think a lot of us have things like this, just plain glass vases or mason jars, or even a food jar that you've cleaned out and taken the stickers off of would work perfectly fine. So I just took some painter's tape and taped off a section of it, basically right around the middle, and I decided that I was going to paint the top portion of the vase. So it's basically going to be a color block vase project. So you could either do the bottom or the top, or you could tape off just a section in the center. It's really up to you, and you can use any color of paint that you want. Once I had my section taped off, then I went ahead and took some newspaper and just wrapped the rest of the bottom of the vase because I didn't want to waste all of my tape trying to tape the whole thing off. So what I did was just wrap the newspaper around and then use some smaller pieces of tape to keep it in place. And then I took some extra newspaper and stuffed it inside the vase so that I wasn't spraying that whole thing. I'm using this Rust-Oleum Blush Pink chalk paint, but you could use really any spray paint, any color that you want, or even an acrylic paint. Just make sure that it will work well with glass. So I gave mine 2 coats of paint and I let it dry completely. Then I removed all of the newspaper and the tape, and it was ready to go. So here it is all dry, and I'm just taking some eucalyptus to sort of style it, but I think this would be really pretty to put in some spring flowers or just like change it out with the seasons, but I think this is gonna look really nice with my spring decor. Okay, so I'm doing a fun new thing on my Instagram. I did a poll last week and asked if you guys would be interested in a weekly DIY challenge, and a lot of people said yes, so I was really excited about that. So basically every Monday on my Instagram, I'll post a really simple DIY project, and you guys will have the whole week or whenever you get a chance to recreate this DIY and then post your own and tag me and use the hashtag DIY Quarantine Queen, which was suggested by one of my followers, and I thought that was so fun. And then I will be sharing all of your projects on my Instagram stories. So I just thought this would be a fun way to get together, do something together and relax, something that's creative, and just sort of like support each other in this time, which I know can be really stressful for a lot of people. So hopefully you will participate, and actually next week's project is going to be the color block vase, so you get a little head start if you want to get going on that. But I'll share it on my Instagram on Monday for everyone, and I can't wait to see what you guys make. Okay, so next up I have this little basket that I got a while back, and initially my idea for it was to hang it on the wall and put some sort of a plant inside or some fake leaves or something like that. I never got around to it, but today I'm going to sort of put a little bit of embellishment on it and use it for that purpose. So I had some leftover decorative fringe from another project, so I'm just gonna add a dot of glue on each end of it so that if I ever want to remove it, it's not totally glued down, and then I just glued it right on the front of the basket. Then I decided I wanted just a little bit more, so I had these small pom-poms in just sort of a neutral beige color. So I added a few of those on as well, right above the little fringe piece. Basically, that's all I'm going to do to this basket. I didn't want to remove the front handle, so what I did was take some fake eucalyptus and sort of weave it inside the handle so it would push it back so that you wouldn't really see it. That way, if I ever want to use it as a regular basket or like a little purse or something in the summer, I totally can. So I think that this would look really cute on a front door instead of a wreath. Right now, I can't put it on my front door because we're still painting it, but maybe I eventually will. I think that would look so pretty, but for now I'm just gonna hang it on my wall with the eucalyptus in it, and I think it's a really nice springtime piece.